Here are some amazing facts about grasshoppers. Ancient creatures, grasshoppers have been around for over 250 million years, predating dinosaurs. Wide distribution, grasshoppers can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Species diversity, there are over 11,000 known species of grasshoppers worldwide. Jumping ability, grasshoppers can leap up to 20 times their body length, thanks to their powerful hind legs. Muscle power, their jumping muscles are some of the most powerful for their size in the animal kingdom. Color variations, grasshoppers can be green, brown, or even bright red, yellow, or blue, depending on the species and environment. Camouflage, many grasshoppers are camouflaged to blend in with their surroundings, helping them avoid predators. Sound production, grasshoppers produce sounds by rubbing their hind legs against their wings, a process called stridulation. Hearing organs, grasshoppers have tympanal organs, which are located on their abdomen or legs, allowing them to hear sounds. Plant diet, most grasshoppers are herbivores, feeding on leaves, grasses, and other plant materials. Destructive pests, some species, like locusts, can form swarms and devastate crops, leading to famines. Solitary versus swarming, while most grasshoppers are solitary, locusts can switch to a swarming phase under certain environmental conditions. Flight, grasshoppers have two pairs of wings. The front pair is narrow and protective, while the hind pair is broad and used for flying. Mold, grasshoppers go through several molds, usually 5 before reaching adulthood, shedding their exoskeleton as they grow. Exoskeleton, grasshoppers have an exoskeleton made of chitin, which provides protection and support. Lifespan, the average lifespan of a grasshopper is about 1 year, though some can live longer. Development, grasshoppers undergo incomplete metamorphosis, meaning they do not have a pupal stage. Egg laying, female grasshoppers lay eggs in the ground, often in clusters called pods. Ovipositor, the female uses a specialized structure called an ovipositor to lay eggs. Egg diapause, in some species, eggs can enter a state of diapause, allowing them to survive harsh conditions until favorable conditions return. Nymph stage, after hatching, young grasshoppers, called nymphs, resemble smaller versions of adults. Social interactions, grasshoppers are generally not social insects, though they may gather in groups for feeding. Vision, grasshoppers have large compound eyes that provide them with a wide field of vision. Antennae, they use their long antennae to sense their environment and communicate with other grasshoppers. Respiration, grasshoppers breathe through a network of tiny tubes called tracheae that deliver oxygen directly to their tissues. Blood, grasshopper blood, called hemolymph, is colorless or greenish because it lacks hemoglobin. Cold-blooded, grasshoppers are ectothermic, meaning their body temperature is regulated by their environment. Heat tolerance, they can tolerate a wide range of temperatures, from cold mountain regions to hot deserts. Hibernation, in colder climates, some grasshopper species enter a state of dormancy to survive winter. Adaptations, grasshoppers have adapted to a wide variety of habitats, including forests, grasslands, deserts, and wetlands. Predators, grasshoppers have many predators, including birds, reptiles, spiders, and other insects. Defensive mechanisms, some grasshoppers can secrete a foul-tasting substance to deter predators. Mimicry, certain species mimic leaves or sticks to avoid detection by predators. Regeneration, grasshoppers can regenerate lost legs, though the new limb is often smaller. Locust swarms, a locust swarm can cover several hundred square miles and contain billions of individuals. Locust plagues, throughout history, locust plagues have caused significant agricultural damage and food shortages. Mating rituals, males often produce sounds or display bright colors to attract females. Chemical communication, grasshoppers use pheromones to communicate, especially during mating. Flight speed, grasshoppers can fly at speeds of up to 8 miles per hour. Pollinators, some grasshoppers help pollinate plants while feeding on them. Symbiosis, certain grasshoppers have symbiotic relationships with bacteria in their guts that help them digest food. Cultural symbolism, in some cultures, grasshoppers are symbols of good luck, abundance, and freedom. Folklore, grasshoppers have appeared in various myths, fables, and literature, often symbolizing joy or carelessness. Ancient food source, grasshoppers have been eaten by humans for thousands of years and are still considered a delicacy in some cultures. Nutrient-rich, grasshoppers are high in protein and are considered a sustainable food source. Edible insects, they are often roasted, fried, or ground into flour for various dishes. Conservation status, while many species are common, some grasshoppers are endangered due to habitat loss.